Okay, I am David. I want to share the knowledge about the process a person follows if a person wants to study in the USA. And so this process is a long process, yeah. But I will try to split it into small steps. So we have step one, step two to go up to the time the person gets into class. And so I'll explain everything from where we start up to the time the person gets into class in the United States. And this, for the purpose of this process, I'll customize it to a person who is in Kenya because I'm a Kenyan. And I will try to use Kiswahili as far as possible so that we understand what we are saying here. And so we start. So the first thing a person must do is this one, mental preparedness. Yeah. So if a person wants to study in US, you must first prepare yourself mentally, because this is a journey with ups and downs. So there are situations where a person reaches and you feel like you want to give up. Yeah. So there are also situations or places or areas where you feel that now you are up, the process is going the way you want it to go. And then there are also hurdles, there are also setbacks. And so you have to prepare yourselves mentally that if anything comes, you will not give up, because you can give up. It is very easy to give up in this process, because of so many things as we shall come to learn. So number one, prepare yourself mentally. And you prepare yourself such that anything that comes on your way, you will not give up. You will keep pushing. It is just like any other dream, that if you have a dream, there are so many challenges you will face. And then because of those challenges, then your mental preparedness is important, because you can give up easily. So number one, prepare your mind that you will not give up and you will pursue it to the end. So that is number one. Then number two, prepare your documents. So make sure that you have the right documents. You have documents, and in this case, for this step, I want you to say that you need to have documents that are not fake. So people think that you can go to study in the US with the fake documents, but the fact is you can't go, because even if you reach there, chances of being deported are very high. You will be deported back if you use fake documents. So ensure you have the right documents, the genuine documents, the documents that are real. So avoid fake documents, avoid forged documents. So ensure you have your documents are correct. And in this case now, for this step, number one, you need a passport. So if you don't have a passport, so get a passport. That's where you start. So you must have a passport, because without a passport, even you cannot make any application. Then ensure you have for this process, I use it for a person who is going to study masters. So I use it for those people who want to pursue masters in the United States. So in this case now, have a passport. Then number two, ensure you have your degree certificate, and also you have your transcript. And these are transcripts that are we call them what? The final transcripts. The one we say, there is a name that is getting out of my mind. Not professional transcripts, but the real ones now. The one you get after you graduate. Those are the transcripts we need. So you need those ones. So you need a passport, you need your degree certificate, you need your transcripts. That is number two. Then number three, in this step, give yourself time. This is a risky process for recent graduates. There are those graduates who think that you can graduate in Kenya in 2023 or last year or 2020 or 2021 and then get an opportunity to study in the US. Yes, you can apply and get the admission, but that is a risky process. It is a risky process. Don't think that if you get admitted that it will be easy for you to go. It is a risky process. So the thing is here, give yourself time. I mean, that if you are a recent graduate, give yourself time. First, find a job in Kenya, find experience, find exposure, find money, because we see that you need money. So this one, if you are a risky process, then if you're a recent graduate, this is a risky process. So give yourself time. If you are a recent graduate, so give yourself time, like 5 years, 6 years. So for now, we are in 2024. So those people we graduated with in 2014, 2015, 2013 there, this is your time. Yeah, now you are ripe. You are ripe for this process. If you want to study masters in US, now you are ripe because you have experience like 10 years. You have exposure of 10 years. You have found ways of getting money. You can be prepared. So you are now prepared. You can be prepared for a master's degree in US. So give yourself time if you are recent graduate. Then the next thing is that you keep your life in order. Then this means here that you prove you are responsible. There are those people who are not responsible. So if you want to study in the US, keep your life in order. You keep your life in order. Keeping your life in order is you proving that you are responsible. And in this case, what I mean here is that avoid conflicts that lead to police cases. Now, this is a process. There are those people. If you go to look for opportunities, you are asked for a police clearance certificate or the good conduct. Yeah? But when you come to this process, they will not ask you. They will not ask you for good conduct. Yeah? They will not ask you for police clearance. Yeah? But they have a way of getting you if you have a police case. I'll come to discuss that when I come to another step. Yeah, there is another step, very important step we'll talk about, and we'll talk about it, about the police clearance certificate and how it can ruin your police process. And so you can get the admission letter, but that other process that we'll come to talk about, then it means it will ruin your life. Then also in the area of keeping your life in order, it is not about only the police clearance. Also, be physically fit. Don't be that person, these people who take excessive alcohol, such that even if you look this person physically, you know this is an alcoholic. So avoid those one. Keep your life healthy, because as we shall see in another discussion, if I look at you and I see that you look alcoholic, then chances of going through this process and being successful will be minimal. So be presentable, yeah? Prove yourself that you are a presentable person, you are a responsible person. So that is also another thing here in keeping your life in order. Is about there is this something we call what? There is something we call CRB. So ensure that if you take your loans, you pay them. Even if they stay for a long period of time without paying them, ensure you honor them, ensure you pay them. Because as we shall see, as we proceed, if you don't have enough funds where you will go to apply those loans to study, then it means they will ask you for CRB clearance. And if you don't have it, if your records are poor, then it means you not go through this process. So keep your life in order, honor your debts, ensure you don't have police cases, be presentable such that if I look at you, then you are presentable. that we shall come to talk about it. Then the last thing I want to talk about this step is be ready to spend the money. This process requires a lot of money, and so money is very important. So find the ways of getting money. So prepare yourself for money, starting with getting your passport. It is money. Then applying is money, as we shall come to see. It is like just you applying in Kenya. When you go to apply for a school in Kenya, you pay for application fee. Also, here we shall pay for application fee. We shall see. So there is money to spend. There is money for your tickets. There is money for eating, for spending, for paying school fees. We shall talk about that. But be ready to spend money. And so you must have money, as we shall come to see. Then after we are through with this process, we shall be able to gauge and see the amount a person is supposed to have. Right now, we cannot say, but after going this process, we shall be able to know the amount you need and how you can get it, and the opportunities that are there of getting the money. So we shall see about it, but be ready to spend the money. And that is why we see, I have said that this process is a risky process for recent graduates, because they don't have jobs to pay to get money. They don't have sources of money to fund it. And so give yourself time if you're a recent graduate, but also prepare for yourself. For this step now, prepare yourself mentally, then get your documents ready, then give yourself time if you are a recent graduate. Then, and also, you can also give yourself time if you graduated a long time ago, like you have 10 years from the time you graduated, but you don't have money. So give yourself time, because don't go in a hurry, because this process also requires money, requires a lot of planning. Then keep your life in order, then be ready to spend your money on this process. And so those 5 things are enough for today. And so we are just laying the foundation. So when we come to the next step, we shall talk from there. Now we will assume that you have your document ready. We will assume you have a passport, and now you are keeping your life in order. And so you are ready to start the process. And so from there, we shall come to the application process. And so I shall stop there for this class, and we shall learn more from there. Thank you, and have a nice time.